Welcome to Building New York, featuring Armos 8 Restoration, a show that gives you the inside scoop on the construction that goes into New York City buildings and homes. Meet Angelo.
I'm a general contractor. The name of my contracting company is Armos 8 Restoration, Inc. I was born in Greece because it's my birthday. My childhood in Greece, it was outdoors, playing, going to school like all the rest of the kids. Growing up with a father that had an eye for detail, being that he's a fine artist, I was next to him as a young man, helping him out with his job. I studied at University of Texas, El Paso. I was a phys ed major with minor in psychology. I did get a football scholarship.
Along with working all the time, Angelo keeps himself even busier with his family.
Hi guys, home. I am married and I have a beautiful family. I have 3 daughters and 1 son.
Here's Nikki, Angelo's oldest daughter, and his only son, Vasily.
We feel the love,
Mama's
right?
boy.
That's
Jealous.
Mama's boy.
Jealous much.
And let's not forget his wife, Susan.
I'm gonna have Jimmy. I'm gonna build him a barbecue.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did he agree to it, or are you gonna surprise
He
him?
doesn't have to agree. He's gonna love it. He's not gonna like it, he's gonna love it.
Does he know?
He doesn't have to know. He kind of knows, but
But where are you gonna put
building
it?
a barbecue like that, Susan, is $5,000-$6,000 minimum. If you do it the way I'm gonna do it, it can go $8,000, $9,000, $10,000. And I'm gonna get, you know, just the materials for them.
Yeah, but how about your work? Your time?
It's gonna be for Jimmy. It's very hard juggling everything, family and business at the same time. The work never ends. There are times that I'll go home without any money, or maybe a couple $100 just to have food for the family.
Angelo juggles multiple projects at different locations throughout the New York City area. So let's meet up with Angelo. Today we find him in Astoria. Astoria, Queens is the most diverse area in the world. Angelo has bought and built from the ground up an apartment building consisting of 8 units. This project is almost completed, except for some minor changes and permits that need to go through.
From the street to the building, we're going to bring in new water, and we're going to connect to the sewer line. We're going to be accepting the new connection from the gas and the electric. It's going to be an underground service. We're doing the staircase and the handicap ramp that's going to be coming across the building and out to the street. Please don't take video of David. He's not very good looking. He's the tiger of the crew. He attacks everything like a tiger. George, I want you to look at the doors and things like this. Semi-gloss white. Put your hand here. Go like this. It's very rough. So you need to paint this whole thing. You need to sand it down. You need to give it a nice paint. Very rarely will I lose my temper during the construction. Something not very smart must happen for me to lose my temper. What are you doing, man? What's the matter with you? We're taking video. Motto. Like now, you know. Perfect example.
Since we're in the neighborhood, Angelo decided to show us a past project of his, which was an interesting one to say the least.
I worked on 2700 Queens Plaza about a year ago. I was contracted to do the demolition on the old Cityscapes club. Cityscapes used to be a gentleman's club. All the gentlemen. Here used to be a lot of partitions, kitchen area. You had the stage up here, raised up with a bar all around, private rooms back here.
Angelo just received a phone call from a property in Washington Heights. Now, due to all the rain New York City has been getting recently, there's been a leak in the tenant's apartment. After arriving on site, we meet the tenant and the building super. This is a major job Angelo now has to deal with, in addition to the other projects he already has.
This is the problem.
See what's happening?
First one problem right here, and the closet here. Maybe you need to measure the roof this way, another way, whatever.
Is this any piping again from going
You have
through?
some few things. Maybe you need to measure it.
Okay, I see water coming here near the light.
Now let's check on Angelo's team in Whitestone. They are setting up for the day's project, which will result in a brick porch. Instantly, Angelo notices details that need to be fixed. Angelo is a very detailed-oriented boss, so he is constantly noticing and fixing problems.
Well, we have exposed the wire here, an old electrical wire. So throughout the years, I came to understand that having an eye for details, it works out to my benefit. The bad stuff would pop out right in front of me and scream that I'm not the best result. So right there, I will have to stop and point things out to my guys that this is not something that I would like for my house. So I'm not going to present it to my customer like that. So that's my eyeliner.
Let's hope Angelo's team is able to get everything to his liking. In the meantime, he has to head to South Street Seaport. South Street Seaport is a historical district of Lower Manhattan, and this particular building he's working on is 200 years old. Angelo often finds himself waiting for city approval because most of these projects deal with historical preservation.
212 Front Street in South Street Seaport in Manhattan is a very unique project. We have to be very careful with the building because a 200-year-old building needs a lot of TLC, and that's exactly what we're giving it. How are you?
Meet John Rapp, the building's owner. John stopped by unannounced to inspect Angelo's work. Since Angelo is an honest contractor, this should be a breeze, but the stakes are raised because if John isn't happy, Angelo doesn't get paid.
This building is a limited liability company, and I am the managing member. You're the best contractor south of 42nd Street.
Okay.
But you're also the best paid south of 42nd Street.
I have no complaints about
Okay.
the manner that you pay me.
Okay.
We're missing the rod. All the moldings again high, and do not go lower. Because here you can get away with a lower.
Why didn't you make the closet all the way to the corner?
This is the design that the architect wanted.
And why didn't you question that?
I did. He goes, I wanted this, and the other side has exactly the same
Yeah, but
niche.
what does he need this for?
To put shelves and put.
You can do that inside the closet. It's a good idea to have the surface outside of the doors mirror.
To make it look bigger.
It makes the room look bigger, and people, they get dressed, they can see themselves. Like I would look in the mirror and see I handsome 187 pounds.
I cannot intervene with.
Well, you're right, you have to follow the print. You remember what I recommended to you? Not to start until everything was ready to start. See, but apparently you needed to keep your guys busy at the time. Maybe you didn't have another project, so you said, no, let me start.
Mr. John, I had other work because I got an 8 family going on right now from back then, but I saw no reason for stopping. We jumped on this and would have finished this.
After a disagreement concerning the architect's designs, eventually John and Angelo are both happy.
I've been working with Angelo for about 4 years, and I'm very happy with his work. He's been ahead of schedule. He's usually ahead of schedule, and he usually does a better job than I expect, so I'm happy with him. He'll be one of my contractors as long as he's in the business, and as long as I'm in the business, he will be one of the contractors.
Coming up in this season of Building New York, Armos 8 Restoration.
Over here, this is not something that I like. I was there this morning, so let's bring back more or less about the same thing. You know, everybody's gonna try a little bit to cheat here and there. You gotta be aware of what's going on at all times.